Hi, this is Shannah, and this is another pick a card reading. This is the pick a card reading on your next success. So we're going to see what good things are coming in, what successes are coming into your life. So as usual, we have three possibilities. We have pile number one, pile number two, and pile number three. So take your time to choose your pile, and I will see you in the next couple of moments. So if you chose pile number one, this is your reading. Um, the first thing that we have here, so because we are going for your next success, but the thing that I have here is actually different possibilities, because we have here the Seven of Submersibles, and this is the Seven of Cups. So with the Seven of Cups is actually being distracted by too many choices or unrealistic thinking. But this is subsiding. This is like the feeling that I get, because we have the Ace of Cups right after this. It's like you are now kind of focusing. You are focusing on what is, on what can you change and what can you do to obtain your goals. And this empowers you, because we have here the technomancer and this is the magician. So you are aware that it's you who has to make the next move. So actually you are not waiting for life to bring you the right choices or the right opportunities. You're not, what I'm trying to say, you're not in a passive role anymore. And thing is, you've been actually giving yourself some time in order to really think things through, in order to really focus on what you really want. And with this card here is really you're untying yourself, because we have the Seven of Cups, or the Seven of Submersibles here, and we have the all tied up card in the reverse. So you are untying yourself, you're unblocking yourself. And again, there's a lot of healing here with the Ace of Submersibles, because this is the Ace of Cups. And then we have the Hermit, and here the Hermit is called the Inventor. So it's actually with the Inventor, you have all this potential within you. You have so much creative power, you have so many ideas, but you kind of lost track. It kind of got, entangled in all the possibilities. And for some of you, this could also mean that, seeing so much potential may kind of scared you also, right? And that's why we have this card here, Angel of Strength. It's really you fighting your own demons, you fighting your own illusions, for instance. But with this unrealistic thinking, it's not just saying, oh, what I want is too much, or I'm dreaming too high. Not only, it can also be the other way around, in the sense of you see something great, you see great potential, and then comes the negative thinking. And this could be like the inner demons then saying, oh no, you're not good enough for this, or no one will ever like your work or find you talented enough or able enough. And you kind of talk yourself down. And that's why there's some healing that you need here. And this healing is coming here with the Ace of Cups, and also here with the Hermit. It's really going within, and with the Strength card here is really going within and getting to know your demons. Usually, like I would say, fighting your demons, but when you fight against something, it becomes worse usually. So it's actually getting to know your demons and understanding what they are pointing to, what I wouldn't say weaknesses, but what themes are still there for you, themes that keep you from moving forward. What's really wonderful here is you finding this balance. Again, it's finding the healing from any confusion, from anything that's been holding you back. And you making peace as well with your own potential, because I see here so much potential, so much creativity, so much like you can do with your life, and so much you want to do with your life, but something's been holding you back. There's a lot of confusion, like I was saying earlier, but you're healing this, you're bringing balance again. And it's like And this is quite important because here with the strength card is the feeling that I got is like learning to live with your shadow, to turn your shadow into your strength, to your inspiration, instead of being a block, then it becomes actually a motor, an engine that propels you further. And this is quite interesting because now you finding that inner love, and it comes here with the Ace of Cups. That's really beautiful. And this inner love is not just self-love, it's also deciding, it's this decision. This is woman holding a heart, in case you don't know the card. And then making this decision of doing what you love. And this is also a good sign because there must be someone in your life right now that's willing to help. And it would be, for most of you, this would be a woman, or it could be someone who has really a maternal energy to them, or a very protective and loving energy. But for most of you, this would be a woman. I'm getting a lot of this mother energy. So it could be a mother or someone that acts as such, someone who's there to help you, someone who's there to support you and even get you out of confusion. So someone you can turn to and talk to. But it's also, for me, it's you holding your own heart, you owning your own heart, in the sense of you go after what you really want, you go after what you love. So the sense of confusion goes away, and there's a lot of healing. You're listening to your heart. And this is also 44, 22. So we have this finding balance and trusting, trusting that the universe will carry you, that the world means you well. And this, wow, this is a beautiful message, actually, because this could be something here that caused also a lot of confusion, or you felt you couldn't move forward. Could be one of your inner demons, so to say, that this feeling that the others will hate me, the others will hurt me the moment I show myself, or I show my talent, or I show even like the way I look, it won't be accepted by others. This could ring true to for some of you, but it's like, trust that the world means you well. Actually, it's like people are a lot nicer than we think sometimes, and the world reacts to creativity in a very positive way. Of course, there will always be critical voices, but let's put it this way, the way that I'm feeling it right now is like the soul of the world always welcomes people that bring new energy into it, new ideas. It doesn't have to be just like creative, artistic ideas, but also like bring new input, new ideas. It doesn't matter in what direction, right? Like another form of expression, another form of contributing to the soul of the world and to the interaction between human beings, and not only, because I see here a lot of loving energy, a lot of creativity, and it's like you've been stuck for a while, and this is like the next success. It's not like pinpointing a situation per se, not until now with these cards, but it's like the next success is actually a process. And sometimes you actually need time for yourself, need time to rest, need time to just be with your own energy in order to let this beautiful flow through you. Yeah. So this next success, the first step is really like a change of perspective. It's like an allowing that abundance and ideas and creativity flow to you and through you as well. Yeah, wow. Let's see, we have more cards here. I always forget how it's called. Wait a second. This is called the Life Oracle of the Angels. Okay, so the deck is in German, so but I'll translate it as we go, okay? And so because it has to do with professions and has to do with work, so maybe we get here more ideas. Let's see. For pile number one, well, so if we get like 3 cards, I'll say. And if the recording, like it's not very loud, it's not really the recording itself. That has nothing to do with the mechanics of it. It has to do with my voice. Have been having problems with my voice, and sometimes I get a bit, like quiet with the voice, and I'm sorry for that. And I hope it gets better really soon. Now, the first thing we have here is yoga, and we have your life gets better through yoga, stretching, and fitness training. So some of you may be into yoga, maybe a hobby, or you became a yoga teacher or a fitness trainer. And then we have counselor. You heal with loving words, with wise counsel, and with a compassionate ear. There you go. And one more. So, and remember, this is a general reading. So either these are ideas for you to express your wonderful creativity, or is like has to do with your career. But if none of this that I'm pulling now resonates with you, just take it as it resonates. And then we have spiritual teacher. Let's see if we can. You heal with your courses, sessions, seminars, the ones that you offer. Okay, let's translate that again. You heal with the the courses, sessions, and seminars that you offer. Okay, so so this is beautiful. So actually, it's all pointing in a very spiritual manner. So it's something that many of you would like to work or are already working as a spiritual counselor or even like a yoga trainer, but it's all going in this manner where it has to do with spirit or aligning the body and spirit and emotions. And you're someone who's very loving, and you're a very loving teacher as well. So if you've been doubting yourself for some reason, the cards are here saying that you can do it. You have this talent within you, and this can be the direction that you can go with your talent. Let's see this. How is this called? This is called the Ascendant Masters Oracle. It will also be in German. I'll translate the best that I can. So let's get some questions to get ideas or some advice for you. Then we have right thought. We have right from writing. So, but usually like counselors and also spiritual teachers, they end up writing books or writing, like, for instance, blogs or websites or something like that, where they always write, oh, this is beautiful. This is peace offering. That's it, peace offering. And this is the white buffalo woman. And one more card. And listen. And this is Manjushri. I hope I said it correctly. Okay. So again, for me, this all goes in a direction. And we have bottom of the deck, we have abundance with Lakshmi. Wow, this is a huge blessing with Lakshmi, because she's the goddess of abundance. And this is actually telling us that you're going in the right direction, that if you follow your heart, if you follow this talent of yours of really listening, because this is listen and here's counsel. So you're a very good listener. You're someone that others can turn to. Other people can heal through your words and also through your teachings. So everything is pointing in the same direction. So this is something where you'll be very successful, because you can sow peace, you can spread peace in the world and within people. You are a healer. This is amazing. It's really, really great. Let's see if we have more information here. We have two more decks. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle. We got two cards. Yeah. Between Worlds. One more for pile number 1. And Milk and Honey. So, and this is like probably what you've been thinking about, is how to make this work, how to be successful in doing something that you love, in helping others, because there are thousands of counselors, there are thousands of spiritual teachers out there. But the cards are telling you that never mind who's still out there, we all have our place, and you are needed. You are really needed in this world because you can really make a difference. And if you feel that you still haven't made a decision and it's taking time, this is the Hermit. The Hermit is really here to tell you, take that time. this is also a form of success, is you taking yourself so seriously that you take time until you have that clear or that clarity of mind, and that you know how to proceed further. And here the milk and honey is again the abundance. Follow what you love, do what you love, and you'll find abundance. And I see you going that way, because you see it comes from the gray to the blue, and then we have this beautiful rainbow again, this healing, this also means peace as well. And so you're finding peace with yourself. You are then getting along with your inner demons, in the sense that you use them as a propeller to move forwards, than rather than just an obstacle. Okay. And there is success in your way, the success coming in your way. And I see you as being independent, like freelance. For many of you, this work will be freelance. And that's why there's this a bit of fear, because it's a big, big step. So, but it's okay. The cards are telling you it's okay if you're still between worlds. So take your time, because the right people will come to you. You'll get support, like we saw earlier. And you will find a way of untying yourself from any complications or even negative thinking. This is quite beautiful. So the last deck. So then this is now Work Your Light. Yeah. With Work Your Light, we have Unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. And this is again the confirmation of what we had here earlier, here with the Angel of Strength and the Hermit. Like when I said, confronting your inner demons and getting to know them, and releasing what you don't need, releasing all these old beliefs that actually keep you from moving forward. But you're in that phase that you are going deeper right now. So you will be releasing all of this baggage, so to say, quite soon. This is wonderful news. So this is your success. It's like promising you, not really promising you, but giving you a preview of the success that's still to come, of all the abundance that is to come, and showing you that where you're at is already a huge success, because you're doing your inner work. You are getting to know your inner works as well, and you're moving forward. Even if it doesn't feel like it, sometimes you're really moving forward. And here with the thought, then really write down your thoughts, your doubts, because I think you'll come to many a solution when you're writing things down. This will be a big help for you. So, pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. If you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. So have a wonderful time. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So what is your next success? Pile number 2. Well, the first thing we see here was the Four of Engines. With the Four of Engines, this is the Four of Wands. So it's a celebration here. And it's actually a celebration of something, being completed. So you're probably coming from a phase where, like, you finished a project, or there was something like it's coming to an end, but in a successful way. It's a phase of your life that is coming to an end. And now it's not the time where you feel like, okay, just taking some time for yourself. This is the Seven of Pentacles. It's the Seven of Leviathan. And it's like evaluating, evaluating where you're at. What have you reached so far? What do you still want to accomplish? Where should you go from here? right? And this, you're taking your time, you're not really putting pressure on yourself. And the good news is that taking this time will lead you to something really good, because you will have the ideas. You're probably brainstorming with yourself right now, like how to move forward. What is the next adventure? What is the next horizon for many of you? Or even, like you want a new job, you want to go in another direction, and you're wondering, okay, how to do this? How do you do this? And here the ace of airships is the ace of swords. So it's like all about thinking, but also like having ideas, new ideas, breakthroughs, is a new cycle starting as well. And here with the navigator of engines, this is the Knight of Wands, is feeling passionate about something. So if at the moment you think like, okay, I've reached all of this, I've done all of this, so what should come, in the future, and you still don't know, this will soon change, because this energy is really quick. So this time of stagnation or not knowing which next horizon you should, follow, this will change quickly, because you will have this sudden inspiration. And it's like, it's not really that this idea comes out of nowhere. Maybe it's an idea, I have the feeling for many of you that maybe an idea that you've been having in your mind for quite some time, and now you're saying, okay, now I'm applying for that company, or I'm starting that project, or I'm starting my own company, something like that. But it's something like, you okay. So, but for some of you, this also will be like some fear is here involved here with these two, because with the completion of this task, you're actually used to of having a certain audience, a certain feedback, positive feedback. Whatever you have done before or been doing until now, it has had some success, some to a lot of success, depending, on your personal case, and you're used to that. And I think like there's a bit of fear of how to move from this, right? What is the next step? Because it's this fear that you won't live up to it. But what we have here with these other cards down here is just very positive energy. So you will have the right ideas, you will have the support, and you're someone who really inspires other people. And it could be that some of you can be even an influencer, Instagram, YouTube, that you're someone who inspires other people. And could be that, for instance, here with this card, this stands for a fashion as well. You can be that you're a fashion icon, or makeup, or or you do something that's really beautiful, fashionable, or very aesthetic, and that really pleases other people, and you will have the next idea. So it's like you always have to come up, okay. And this is sometimes for you, there's where the fear lies, because you always have to come up with new things. You're very good at spotting trends. You're very good at seeing, feeling what's going to be hot and in next. But there's always like a bit of fear. Oh, can I top myself? Can I do better? Will I get a better response? But you will. You just have to give yourself some time, like to get to the ideas running, because they will come to you. And also you are also surrounded by people that support you, because here we have also the man holding a heart. Pile number 1 had the woman holding a heart. It's a similar meaning, but the genders are different. So for for the most of you, I would say there's a man in your life that is there to support you. Could be a partner, but could be a friend, could be just someone who believes in you. And this person will help you no matter what you need. This person is there to support you. But what I get here together with this is, again, something to do with fashion, something to do with, and fashion doesn't have to be just clothes. I've already mentioned makeup, but I also see here like the art scene, or something like, I'm getting like a more alternative scene, and it could go in every way possible, but something where where the aesthetics play a major role. So it could go anywhere actually. But style, it has to do with style, with design. Yeah. And it can even go to music. Yeah. It's really interesting. So I'm seeing this here. And you can be very influential in what you do. You can really inspire other people, and you also get support from a lot of people. And here with the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. So this is also about inspiration, creativity. Of course, like second chakra is also the sexual energy, but here I'm getting more like this creative energy, these new ideas, this, just wanting to express yourself. So whatever you do, or like in the next, whatever you've been doing and whatever you'll do next, is all has to do with self-expression. And then we have blossoming abundance. So if you thought that you're already successful, well, the cards would like to tell you that you'll get even more successful. You have that potential of topping yourself, of getting bigger, of getting more abundant. You can do that. And then we also have here the door to personal healing and happiness. And I think like the more you express yourself, the more you are true to yourself, the happier you are, which makes sense, of course. It's not like rocket science here, but it has to do also with you inspire other people. It's like when you live true to yourself, to who you really are, with no excuses, like then you open the door to other people to do the same. Doesn't mean that they will imitate you. Okay, imitators, there's always imitators, and actually that's always a compliment, right? It's one of the highest forms of compliment. But what I see here is this people that then find inspiration from you in order to be their authentic selves, to do their own thing. So I don't really think like they will steal your ideas. They will just like, oh my God, this person is doing this and this. I want to do this and that. And oh, this just inspired me right now because it's so true and so real and so fun. And so yes, so new ideas will be coming to you. Like if you thought like you had the one success and probably you will stay at that, that's not the case. You'll still have many more successes in your life to come. It's just let your creativity flow. Give yourself time here with the Seven of Pentacles, in this case, Leviathans. It's a complicated word. And give yourself time. Let it ripe at its own accord. It is here with this inspiration. It's not something that you can force. It will come to you, or is the moment where you just open up to it. But you cannot really force it. It's not like a button that you press and ta-da, here it is. So it's something that grows and something that develops. It just comes slowly. You just have to do what makes you happy, especially if you feel stuck, so forget any pressure, just follow what makes you happy and the inspiration comes in, but like I said, you don't have to wait long because these two energies are coming in fast, and it's going to be very, very successful. That's so amazing. But let's see, have here more oracles. So we have here the Life Oracle of the Angels. I'm translating directly from German, so I hope it makes sense. Let's see. So for pile number 2, we're getting 3 cards. And I'm using this oracle because it has to do with professions. Okay, we have here support. Your life's purpose supports you. Let's put it that way. Yeah. And this has to do with this support as well. So you're being supported. It's like you're not only being guided to do what you want to do. It's like the cards are telling you, don't be afraid. You'll get the support you need. Let's get 2 more cards. Pile number 2, please. There you go. Then it has to do with food. And you heal through your cooking abilities. So I'm free translating this, okay? If you can have a better translation, you're always welcome. Okay, and 1 more, please. And that's funny because this could also be a kitchen. It's not, but this could also be a kitchen here. That's funny. So, but you're someone you probably, you can start a cooking channel. Let's see here. 1 more card. Oh, there you go. Then we have teaching. You inspire young people to learn. Wow. So, if you don't relate to these professions, don't worry. This is a general reading. This is just some ideas, maybe something that you relate to, even if it's just like a little spark. But some of you probably teach something or explain something to others, and maybe cook very well. And let's get now with this oracle here is the oracle of the Ascended Masters. It will also be in German, so I'll translate to the best of my ability right now. So pile number 2, please. I'm just waiting for them to. For pile number 2, we have Free Yourself from Drama, Pallas Athena. Then we have Abundance, Lakshmi. And one more, please. And the power of fun, of joy, the power of joy, Maitreya. And so like the cards are really like speaking, like really direct. So they're going, if you feel stuck, do not, and then we have like bottom of the deck, I just looked, this is father, husband, brother, son. Again, this male energy, this is Osiris, this male energy that can support you. So it's like if you feel stuck at the moment or you're afraid, just like, free yourself from all the drama. Just have fun. Do what feels right for you, because this will lead to your abundance. So this is a really direct message to you. Wow. Now we have more oracles here. Let's get here now Wisdom of the Oracle. We're getting 2 cards. So message for pile 2 when it comes to their next success, please. Okay, we have 2 cards. Building blocks, no place like home. So it's like what I feel here in the bottom of the deck, we have the fates. So it's like you're really called to do this, and it's really your calling. And so the feeling I have for you, pile number 2, is you're building an empire. You actually are. You're building an empire step by step, brick by brick. And it's also like asking you to be patient. Rome wasn't built in a day. It took more days. And I know the world only took 7, but Rome took longer. And here we have, with the building blocks, it's like being patient with yourself. You're also taking your time, because if you feel stuck for some reason, it's really the opportunity to regroup and continue. Because like I said, like in the next couple of days, you'll start to feel this energy coming back and the inspiration coming back. And many of you probably work from home. I have the feeling many of you have like a channel, or you do something online, or you give courses online. Many of you who chose pile number 2 will be this, like you really touch the lives of many, many people. You inspire many people. And could even be that for some of you, because remember I told like aesthetics could be like interior designer kind of thing as well for some of you. It doesn't have to be for everyone. Remember, there are different people watching. But what I see here is, again, this for me is like, do it from the heart, do it from the place you feel comfortable, do what you love. Again here, make it fun. Don't make it a chore. Don't make it something that you don't want to do at the end of the day. So make it something, make it light in the sense of don't carry weight with you. Don't carry baggage with you. Do something, or the next step you do it because it's fun, because it's light-hearted. Yeah. I know sometimes it's easily said and done. That's why sometimes I try to get more messages or ways of achieving this when they come. But the thing is, this way is always so individual. It's difficult to have a recipe that will fit everyone, because we're all different people with different backgrounds and different ways of seeing the world. So let's see. Now, one last card. This is now the Oracle work your light. If we have here any message or any advice for pile number 2. Pleiades. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. This is beautiful. Again, remember when I told you earlier, the more you're true to yourself, the more you act from the heart, is like the more you touch the lives of others. And it's really like you are meant to touch the lives of others. You are meant to be this influencer. You are meant to be this person who has such a great presence. And your next success is like the next ideas you're going to have. You're going to have really creative ideas, and you're going to top everything that you've done so far. You're going to have more viewers. You're going to have more income. You're going to have a wider I'm searching for the word, sorry, area of influence. I don't know if it was the right word for that, but I guess you understand what I mean. So through what you do, through your love of what you do, you uplift humanity. You make this world a better place. You make people happy, and you inspire people to become better people that will then inspire other people to become. It's an ongoing chain. It's a chain reaction that only has positive effects. Wow. Really, really beautiful pile number 2. So I hope you like this message. I hope it resonates with you and that inspires you. If you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. And if you like the message, feel free to like the video or to subscribe if you haven't done it yet. And please leave a message. I love to read your messages. So you have a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So we have here different possibilities. So please take it as it resonates. I'm going to start with the first one, which was the most apparent to me when I was laying down the cards. And it's like your next success has to do with on an emotional level, so to say. And it can be that some of you who are watching this is like you're getting married, or you're getting, moving in together, something like that. I know this is not supposed to be a love reading, but it is the first thing that I got here. Because we have the Hierophant here called the Horologer, something like that. And then we have here the 6 of Leviathan, and this is the 6 of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Submersibles, that's the 9 of Cups, and we have here the Chariot. And it's like a wish coming true, and we have also carrying connections. So, and the contract. So for some of you, it's like really getting married and having a beautiful, happy relationship. And it could be that this relationship is not supported by some people of your family, but this is a relationship that's going to lead to a lot of happiness and even abundance. So this is just the first possibility here, right? This will probably resonate with some of you, not with many of you, but with some of you. The other thing is, it's actually you getting help or you getting support for your projects. Now you're going more in this direction of career or success. And this is something that you've been working on and for quite some time. And you've been working on improving a skill or training or even rehearsing and learning something. You've been working for this for a long time, and sometimes there were really like even like moments where you thought, well, what for? This will never go anywhere, or I've been working so hard and this will never improve. These kind of thoughts that we get when we're working very hard at something. Sometimes we can get those thoughts. But moving on, the thing is here with the 9 of Cups or the 9 of Submersibles is actually that you're going to see the fruits of your labor. You're going to see how everything comes together. You're going to see like the things work out. And for some of you, here with these cards here, it could even be like a family business, that you start a family business, or you're going to improve a family business. And it could be again that there is someone who's not supporting this, or there will be some financial difficulties at the beginning, but this will lead again to a great abundance later. It's like you found the duck or the goose with the golden eggs, right? But first it looks like just a goose, but the goose lays golden eggs. And the thing is, for some of you also, this success will, or this new project or this thing you've been working on will actually allow you to travel a lot here with the Chariot. The Chariot has all to do with success, with moving forward, and also with overcoming obstacles. So this obstacle here, it's really interesting that just came under this, is like, you can overcome any obstacle. And if you're not experiencing support or even a financial support at this moment, worry not, you will get it at a later time. It's just like a way of the universe of checking if you really want something, or it's just like wishful dreaming, or if you really want it. So that's one of the reasons why we find obstacles in our life sometimes, you know, when it comes to our careers, is, do you really want this? Are you really ready to put on the work for achieving this? And the good thing is you are. And this is really here with the Hierophant, is really reaching the higher level. For me, it has to do with a contract. For some of you, you've been trying to get a job in a specific company or in a specific area. You will get it. You know, your efforts will be rewarded. If you're trying to, you know, set up your own business, you're also going to do it. And again, you'll get a lot of support from those around you, especially from a partner and from friends as well, because caring connections don't have to be just love, you know, like romantic love, can be also friendship love. And it could also be for some of you that your business has to do with caring connections, you know, a dating agency or a dating app, something like that. Sorry. Oh, I had to sneeze. When you sneeze, it's because you're telling the truth, or you're allergic to something, or both. Now, so it has to do with that, but I see like you getting the best of both worlds. You know, you not only your and when it comes to business and career, you know, you're making progress, and a lot of progress also in your personal life. It could be, for instance, that your mother-in-law or future mother-in-law doesn't really support this situation or finds it very good, but again, it will turn around in time. It's just like one of the obstacles at the beginning. But what I'm seeing here is that you were very determined, and you're very strong-willed, and you're very focused, and this will always bring you further and bring you success, because you don't give up. You're very strong-minded. Yeah. So let's see here with this deck. This is the Life Oracle of the Angels. It is in German, but I'll translate it to the best of my ability. And I chose this deck for this reading because it has to do with professions. It doesn't have to be that you resonate with everything that comes out now, but it's just some guidelines or some ideas even. So we have the first card, we have children. It is part of your life's purpose to help children, no, to help, to teach, and to heal children. That's beautiful. Okay, then we have healer. You have the spiritual talent of healing, and also the will, this talent, to share this talent with other people. It's the gift. It's not really talent, it's the gift. You have the spiritual gift of healing. And then we have school. You know, it's part of your answer to go back to school. Yeah. You know, the answer to your question is to go back to school. And this is what we meant here also with the Six of Pentacles, is perfectioning a skill, and also with the Chariot, and also with the Hierophant, of course. With the Hierophant is also teaching school, perfectioning a skill. So all these cards are going that direction. So probably becoming a healer or a teacher or even a kindergartner, something like that. Something that, you know, where you can help others. In this case, for most of you, it will be children. Interesting. So, of course, if you don't resonate with this, it can be that you just resonate with some percentage of this. But remember, there are many people watching this. But whatever it is, you know, it's like the cards are really telling you, your next step is actually perfectioning your skill. And this, you know, is something where you'll be very good at and very successful at. Then we have here the Oracle of the Ascended Masters to see if we have more information for pile number 3. We have twin flames, angers. So, and they have here the caring connections. Wow. So I think it's like a family business, or you're working with someone who's really like your twin flame. There's like, now there's so many names, but someone who's really like part of your soul group, and you can really, you understand each other very well. Then we have Mother Mary, take care of yourself. And then one more card, please, for pile number 3. Freedom, we have Hina. They're all kind of the same color. That's interesting. So yeah, you want to do something where you feel free, where you can do, you know, things the way you want to do, and you want to work with people that are like-minded, people that feel like family, like feel like your soul family. But it's also very important here, because you're going to become a healer, or actually you already are a healer. But the problem with the healer is that the healer always gives a lot from them. You know, they're always giving, even in on a subconscious level. They're always giving. And the thing is, there has to be a moment where you have to replenish your energy. You have to really recharge your batteries. So you really have to take good care of yourself, and also set some boundaries. And these boundaries are also important because of your freedom. You know, you want something where you can do things your way. And I'm getting this here with the school as well. You don't want like a very rigid, dogmatic way of doing things. You want a more fluid way of doing things, where it can be also more intuitive, and also be more personalized to the person, you know, to be more adapted to the person in question, to the person you are taking care of at that moment. Like holistic kind of medicine, for instance, or holistic kind of healing. Wow, this is what I'm getting. Beautiful. So please do take it as it resonates for you, for your personal case. Then we have here the Wisdom of the Oracle. We're getting 2 cards from this oracle. Pile number 3, their next success. Okay. We have why. And we have between worlds. We can also have psychology here because of the why. Interesting. It also has part of the healing as well. And here with the book, this learning. And but also like you kind of are healing yourself. You kind of do a lot of self-reflection, contemplation. You really like to understand why things are as they are. So like the cause and the effect of things. And at the moment you kind of can also feel like a bit wondering. There's something that is bothering you. Okay, I haven't done this for the other groups, but I'm doing it for you. Yeah, I got another card, and the card is not for you. Yeah, this is what's bothering you, because I was getting from this card really this why, but something really like bothers you, that really bogs you down. And this is a thought that something is not for you, that you don't deserve it, that that's fine for other people, but it's not for me. This kind of freedom, this kind of doing something you love, doing something for others, a specific lifestyle that you have in mind, and you deep down you don't allow it to unfold, because it's like, either you were really focused on something else for a long time, or you just think that you're not up for the task, that it's way over your head. But the other card here with the between worlds saying, hey, this is okay that you feel this way. So don't judge yourself if you're not really believing in yourself right now, because soon enough you'll see the results. Soon enough you will see that that's really your path, how your path will unfold. At the moment you're still in between worlds. You're still, like making in a transition. You're still in the middle of the transformation, and many of you are still really deciding what to do next. But the decision will come. It's just like, for me, within between worlds, it's like, enjoy where you're at, even if it doesn't feel that great, but accept it as it is. That is quite important, because if you fight it, it becomes even more difficult. Yeah. But there's this transition here, so soon enough you'll start to see things clearer, and things will start make more sense for you. So the last oracle here is the Work Your Life oracle. I'll just get one card. Pile number 3. Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. And it's like, okay, so what I'm getting from this card in this context is, everything you've been through, even every doubt you've had, or every event that led you to doubt yourself, it's like it's part of the plan, it's part of the process, it's part of the learning. And it's all of this, all that it has happened, it has made you grow so much. It has made you open your heart so much, and made you realize so many things through your own mind, through your own heart, through everything that happened to you. You kind of understand how other people function. You kind of understand what makes them tick as well. And you have a greater understanding of other people. And there's a much love there. And you're someone, because now you have the Sphinx here, and you have the Middle East as well, and we have the double towers. Interesting. So there's travel in your world as well, because we have the Chariot. So there is travel in your world. Yeah, I was just making sure it was the Chariot. There is travel, because we see here all these different landscapes. You will travel a lot. And I was getting also the energy of missionary, but not like the Christian missionaries, nothing like that. It's like you will travel, and for instance, you will teach, you will talk to many people, you will learn. And you're someone who loves knowledge. You're someone who loves to learn things and new perspectives. And I think you're going to travel a lot for this as well. And you're laying at the foundations right now. And with this divine plan here, it's really asking you to trust. Just trust, because you are, wow, okay, pile number 3, you are really a light being. And you have here, like, you are a healer, and you're here to teach as well. And although you you have a lot of self-doubt at the moment, then this will pass, because you soon enough things will start to fall into place. And for many of you, it's also like the fear of not having enough money to follow your path, or that your path won't allow you to pay your bills. But this will prove wrong. This you will see, the more you give into your path, the more opportunities will unfold, the more abundance will come into your life as well. So pile number 3, I just saw 1717. So pile number 3, I hope this made sense to you. I hope it resonates and I hope it inspires you. If you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. And if you like the video, like the video, subscribe if you haven't done it yet, and do leave a comment. I love to read them. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you.